Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our ROTK 14 Liu Bei Let's Play as we continue here in May of 2016. Now, because we are taking a lot of new land and 2 more very soon, I decided to take a look at some necessary reorganization. We also ranked up, we need new titles for generals on the field, and we also need to move generals around so that we can efficiently level up all our settlements. So that's kind of the priority right now. We're going to shift around, of course, if there's battle, which there are. We are going to be ready for that. I think Joseon can single-handedly deal with this right now. Just don't chase. Like, don't get dragged into another fight. And just sit right here. And then once she's done with this, she'll move over and join the fight. Actually, why don't we join the fight now and then we'll fix this up after we're done with these. Okay, so that side's done. Transporting 20k, so it's going to overflow. Not a problem. We're going to move a couple people out. And we'll max their troop. We want them to strike fast. I could set them on different sides. We could do something different for the 2 of them. So with the range, we can potentially go here and hit some repairs. And with the speed, let's go here. Okay, Guan Yu's gonna make his move. I don't think they'll come out, so this should be fine. Only the flat areas. Technically, if we space them out right, let's see. Right, so we'll build one here. Liu Bei probably wouldn't even reach that with the terrain. Alright, they're fine. We are going to be landing here very soon as well. This is very flat. Oh, we have a lot of people coming out. Great. Okay. And then we have reinforcement troop to defend Chaisong. Sounds good. Looks like all the unit I'm pretty happy with. Now let's start organizing some of the locations here. Oh, he's gonna wrap this up. Sure, that looks fine. I'm gonna do like a few cities a turn because we don't want to use all our moves, but this is gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm moving everyone around. I made a spreadsheet. I want recruitment here, so we're gonna take Ma Zhong, who has summoner. I don't want troops to be like in the very rear. I mean, I want troops to be produced. I don't want them to be produced with our summoners because they can do a better job closer to the front. And then we want Liu Zhang's son, up here as our drill master. And then for the administration, okay, there's going to be a few people obviously either already here or they're potentially... Actually, most of them, I try to keep people who are already here, like Fei Yi, Dong Yun, Jiang Wan are people who are already all here. I think Liu Kui is also here. I'll look at the city just to make sure afterwards, but if we run through the list, we should be good. Most of the people are not on duty, like search or anything. They're not away from their city. Who else am I looking for? Zitong, I'm looking for Huang Quan, Yan Yan. I picked a couple archers. Yan Yan, for example, so that they can shoot across the wall. Huang Quan has some confidant with the scholars that we have here. And then I want a couple generals to just sit in the gate. So I want Liu Yin, who's going to be pretty good in the gate. And I mean, Wang Kang's ready in the gate, I believe. So he's probably not on the list here. Or he's in Jiange already. That's exactly where I want him. So that we just leave alone. Summon 5.
Simba.
If we look at who's here, I'm pretty sure Dongyuan and them are already here. Yeah, Dongyuan's here. Fei Yi, Jiang Wan. Perfect. Liu Kui. There we go. Alright, next we go to Chengdu. Well, the move is not instant, so the problem is if I want to assign them to like the local administration, it's going to be a process through many turns. Over here, we need a good transporter, and I picked Gaoxiang for them, who might already be here, or might be transporting right now. And then of the 2 Sijin, I want the one who's slightly more... Okay, so he's ready here, most likely. I'm gonna move one of the Zhuge clan into here. And we're gonna do a bunch of random characters that we have got, like we picked up over the course. He has Fortune Teller. I have 3 Fortune Tellers. I'm gonna put them in the settlements, cities with the most cores to produce the most goods for like abundant harvests. Like you don't get negative effects, you have a higher chance of getting positive effects. So I'm gonna spread them out for this. And then I need just a bunch of people who were alphabetically sort of in order as I was picking them out from this giant list. I am also going to be splitting up the Mi clan because I want them to have the... I don't think the wealth stacks, the wealth trait, so I'm going to split them up. And we're going to have 3 cities with the wealth multiplier to get us money. They probably have Xiangchong. Panxi, they might not have. There it is. And Sun Qian, who is also not here. There we go. Perfect. I need to change this to help level it up. It needs to be barracks now. The other positions I'm going to ignore because once the characters move around, we can do it all together. Once this kind of clears up, you can see all the movement. We're going to summon in Jiangzhou. Now this is like in the rear too. We're not really going to be using it much. But I did keep a transporter here. I have 8 transporter for like 16 settlements. So he's probably on the road doing some transportation right now, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's why we need them. Pei Qian's gonna come here, and then I pick like Wang Lian, Wang Mo. You can see they're mostly in alphabetic order because that's how I picked them out. And then there's a couple random ones that we couldn't decide. I forgot which Zhang Yi is for this. I don't think it's him. We have 3 Zhang Yi, so it's gonna be quite confusing. And then there's also Lai Min. Okay, so Jiangzhou is good. Make sure they also need to change this. I'm gonna make sure the core on the city itself is doing the right thing. Probably the most important thing right now. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to take a look at Jianning, which lost a lot of people because they marched down to Yunnan. Okay, Jianning. I picked the Zhang Yi that has... Hold on. We're going to look at their traits. The one with supplier. Okay, and then my ally. Double bonus there for us. And then we need Sun Quan, the bandit, who has like a forest bonus. He can have high strength to help us recruit. And then a lot of minor Nanman characters and Shanyue characters who might have forest trait. You two might already be here, and then former administrators of Shu who betrayed, and then just random people. Random people who I don't want on the front. Well, he also has the forest. He also betrayed as a true administrator. And we took a little bit of historical considerations, but not much. Like, this is just completely alphabetical randomness. They're doing good. I'm fairly certain most of the officers that I want here are already here, because they're pretty much all the Nenman characters and all the ones who are immune to like the poison. Who we recruited here, Donghe, who has... There we go. Nenman, our other Nenman ally needs to come in here. And then Meng Huo, Zhurong, Meng You. So basically the Meng clan, but they're both here, I'm pretty sure. And Yang Feng, who I think is also here. He was part of that army that came. What about Liu Zhou? He's probably here too. Okay. So they're all good. Now we move to Yong'an. So keeping Lian here, it's well historical. We're past that, and also he's quite useful, so I'm going to move him out. This is actually not a super important commander for us. Very mountainous, so we're going to put some of the nomadic people who have bonuses for mountains in here, like the Qiang tribe. And then he's just going to help us recruit. I decided to go with what? Chengji. Panlin's already here, I'm pretty sure. Panlin, Xizhi. So it's okay. I'm trying to see which new person. Random person. And then Zhao Fan might also already be... Nope. He lost his, I guess it would be widowed sister-in-law. She died, unfortunately. Who else do we have here in Yong'an? Yeah, it's pretty alphabetical, actually. Alright, we have, what, 11 orders? Should still be fine. They're working on the right thing. Wu Ling is also going to see some change. It's fairly developed, and we do transport stuff out of this, so I need a transporter. We're going to give them a new one, Yang Yi. This is Shamoke's home. I think he's ready here. Yep, so we're going to keep him here. Furen's probably ready here. We try to keep the disruption to a minimum. Halpool's ready here, I think, as well. Let's see if Furen... Yep, Furen should be here. Jianyong should be here. We sent him on a mission. If we get the surrender from Sun Quan, we're going to get a lot more characters, which, although the management is kind of a pain. Actually, I personally enjoy it, but, you know, we'll have a lot of characters to play with. I'm going to send Liu Zhang over here. Because he has a confidant with Jianyong who persuaded him to surrender. Kind of makes sense. Mi Fang stays here. And then Qin... Oh, he's ready here, probably. Timmy. Alright, so that went well. We're moving really random people here. Wait, I moved Chen Yin. I didn't put him on the list. Okay. Do I send one less because now I'm miscounted? I guess we don't move Han Qi. Yeah, because Balong and Cheng Yin are a pair. They have a confidant trait, and they're both good forest fighters, which doesn't make sense here. I don't need them to fight. This is the the place that needs 11 people because it took 3 pieces of land from Nanhai. Once the alliance ends, I'm going to try to threaten them, Shixia, into surrendering, which I think it should work. Alright, we are going to set a transporter first. He doesn't have that trade, does he? He doesn't. Yeah, I just listed them here. I don't know why he's listed here, but I listed him in the transporter slot, which I guess I was just saving space and just slapped him down. I think Tanxiong's ready here. Yep. And then Jiaxin's here. Yep. Jinxuan's ready here. Jin Yi's here. Liao Li's ready here. Liu Bai's ready. Yeah, Liu Bai's ready here. Wu Xiang. And then Zhang Song, who's probably ready here too. Alright, we are almost done. Changsha has the current he has the I think I kept the current transporter here, which makes sense. Xingdao Rou is going to help us with recruitment because he has like 80 strength. I also sent Zhang Hu here for the drilling. He has just high leadership and strength. And then the rest are pretty random. Used to be where we launched some of our attacks, but that has been a long time ago. Now it's definitely on the rear. I think this is where I sent Meng Da. Yep. And then, let's see. Lai Gong, Meng Guan. Just happened to be alphabetically next to him. Zhang Fei, he has such bad stats, he's just not going to see the front lines. Alright, Chaisong's going to empty out soon once we send more people, but I actually think we still need to defend there, so that one's a little bit weird. Jiangning is just basically going to be a development place. Needs a lot of people. Jiangning has a lot of cores. Alright, who do we have here? We have Chenjin as our new transporter. The Zhang Yi that can do Summoner will be here. Yeah, I'm going to just identify them by their skills. Wu Ban is going to be our Drill Master. And then we're going to take his entire family because of this. Actually, I didn't do this. Okay, so he's the only one here. I took some of his confidants. Okay, we'll just go alphabetical here to make sure I don't miss anyone. We're looking for Du Qiong. Deng Zhi is ready here, I'm guessing. Feng Xi, who has confident with Wu Ban, and then Zhang Nan as well, the 3 of them. And then we have Han Xuan, who has tax collector. Make more money here. Jiao Chu. And then the Ma clan. We're keeping Ma Liang and Ma Su here. And then I split off Mi Shi to make more money here with so many cores. Xiangyang is also on the rear now. Yes, we have a lot of new safe areas after the recent push. Dongzhao might be on the road, but he's going to be the transporter here. Yang Huai is going to be... might already be here. Okay, we need a fortune teller. And then... oh, I made a mistake. Okay, I'll fix the mistake later. I'll explain what I did. I misread a name. Gao Pei, Liu Min. And then I want to shift Wang Ping. Wang Ping is currently on the field. He's shooting arrows right now up north. Yang Hong. Alright, the mistake I made was back here in Lingling. The pair, I didn't forget the pair. I misread one of the names. Instead of Chengyin, the name that I was looking for is actually Chengying with the extra G at the end, who's already here. So those two people are not supposed to be here. I summon extras, so Hanxi still comes back. Once they get here, I'm gonna move the two to Xiangyang, where I had them listed. So a bit unfortunate. Alright, I made a list for these. I mean, obviously the people who are going to be fighting are here, but they're currently on the road, and we need people managing this even when they push farther. So we're moving Liu Xian, who's a good summoner in Changsha, but now we want the units to be summoned closer. Guanping is going to do the drilling. Guanping is already here, I believe. And then we're looking for... The list is becoming smaller because everyone's on the move. Chen Jiao. Fa Zheng is going to get summoned up here as well, but he's currently... I think I sent him on a mission because he has the plotter or planner. He's good at plots. The trait's called planner. Hou Yin. These are all people who actually have confidant with Guan Yu. And are decent ministers and overseers, basically. I have Jiangxia and Lujiang prepared, but obviously we haven't captured it yet, so I think we are good, except for... Oh, I didn't do Chaisang. Chaisang, let's see. We have a very important person in Li Feng, who is very versatile. He's both a summoner and a transporter. That's such a great combination. And then we're gonna get Fu Quan to do Drill Master. And then we're going to get Huang Shi and Huang Zu, father and son here. They're good at naval, so they have helmsmen, I believe. Should be helpful here. And then we... Wang Can, not here. Okay. Yang Xi. Yao Zhou, Yiqi, Yinmo. There we go. Yeah. You can tell I was assigning these alphabetically as we went down. Alright, so that should be everyone. We have 2 orders left. Yeah, there's a bunch of teleporter that we need to maybe go to different places that are currently occupied. I need to make sure his command after this win is retreat. Yeah, wipe him out and get back over here. And then we can send him away. Alright, we probably didn't do this. Yeah, there's a lot less of them because everyone's on the move. And we might want to change one of these if they're not working the right thing. Like, for example, Wing is not working the right thing. We want it now. Who's the best barrack? Well, what if we... Yeah, we might want to prioritize the level up more. We'll send... Because I think I have someone else recruiting here in Wuding. Actually, I'm wrong. We'll fix it up later. It's not a big deal. Alright, so all the armies have been told to move. Let's go. I think the only action we have is over here. Oh, they're building a fort. They want their prisoners. He is not going to come to us, so I don't want to kill people. I don't mind fighting them over and over again. He does have a good title. I think last time he came out, he had like 15,000 troops. But sure. Just because I know he's not going to come work for us. Wah, 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 wah. And he's been defeated and captured. Alright, let's see if this works. We did it. That's massive.
我有事禀告。
Okay, we had 169 officers before this turn because I was doing a lot of recruitment. We just jumped to 246. And I bet we have to pay a lot of money to keep people happy. 7,000. It's okay, we got so much gold.
非常感谢。
Okay. I can pay. Let me work my gold down a little bit to closer to 80k before we do that. Yes, we still have a lot of unhappy people, so I actually think, especially in Jian'an, that's where most of the unhappy people are.
毫不费力。
All the news story in general. Here's a little banquet. 76 people. Got a boost out of that. Money well spent. Sun Quan's offering plan. We're at 80s. Okay, so let's see if we can spend the rest. $77 officers. Well, let's take a look. Wu Lianshi. Okay, Sun Quan's concubine, same clan, Prime Minister of Wu. Chen Hua, Chen Wu. Chen was dead. Oh, actually, with this start date, he's not dead. He dies of Hefei, but it's fine. Chen Xiu, Cheng Bian. I mean, he would be dead by like 216. Cheng Pu. Okay. Ding Feng. Ding Feng. Where's his brother? Who's also Ding Feng. Well, he's Ding Feng. His brother is Ding Feng. Same spelling, different tones. Dong Xi. Dong Xi is also already dead. It's okay. We have a lot of dead people too. One guy. Okay. Jiang Qin. Yeah, we didn't need to recruit any of their guys because they're all coming to us. Lu Meng's also here. Lu Xun stepped in. It's like, no, don't surrender. You'll leave us in ruins. Excellent. The person who actually captured Guan Yu, hence the capture trait. And Pan Zhang, who Ma Zhong works under. Both of them have capture. Okay. Quan Hong, future Grand Commandant. Sun Luban's also of age, huh? How old is she here? 15. Just really coming of age. Sun Quan here. What's dependable? Oh, okay. Unit booster. Okay. I mean, obviously, we need to sort of smartly send these guys to the right people. But it's a lot to take in right now. I'm just gonna do the very basic stuff. I'm gonna get Jian'an set up correctly with the best possible. They must have a summoner, right? They do. Strength, we'll send the higher strength one here. And they definitely have drill masters. We'll also use the highest one here. And then we need to build it up. I think because we got the surrender, yet the levels at least high, they're just not done smartly enough. What else? Fine. Oh, they take over Jieyang. Pressure off of Guiyang. That's good. Yeah, most of the top tier guys are the ones who are going to go on the field again. Let's say get Guiyang over here. Finish this and then bounce to a different one. Pretty sure Taishitsu is already dead historically too. Okay, obviously you have an overflow of people here, but it's okay. Right, we already done this once. We can do it again, basically. I don't think the Shangyue one actually helps that much. The town one I can see. First off, Shangyue doesn't have a great relationship with them, and like, if it floods out this way, right? Maybe just wear them out. It's 60k, right? They sent 60k last time in the town one. Might be worth considering. Like maybe next turn when we get it closer to exactly 80k. I hate wasting money. Somehow I think the land route's gonna be faster.
好的，
怎么了？我知道了。
有命令吗？
Actually, yeah, just fix that up. It's all good. And he has range, so he gets closer, we'll just shoot him.
有什么事吗？请遵命令。啊？
I mean, this is also
明白了。
so that we can protect the siege weapons a little bit as they get closer.
你找我吗？知道了，有什么事吗？
I think the person who goes here can actually build it instead. Okay. They all got their command. They all got their commands. Did he go back? He's on his way back. They're sending another big group. That's fine. Still 66 people on the move, so it's going to be quite crazy. We have less of a burden because we don't... Oh, never mind. Never mind. We don't have less of a burden. Okay, that's fine. I need to assign this though. We could spend a little money to buy supplies and then do the event. Like that. Basically no waste.
我带来了好消息。
We'll let the Shangyue attack Cao Cao here. It's 80k. So 60k? Okay. Even fight, just to wear them down a little bit, because now we're responsible to launch this attack. Decent amount of money. I mean, Chaisang's now pretty safe. Of course, they still have Jianye that could technically attack down this way. Do we... I don't think we sent an army out just yet. I need to change this. Can't have no one working here, even though it's already all level 4s. They don't have enough people.
Shit.
I think a lot of them are just on the way. Okay, before we continue here... Actually, that's really good. They are all moving away, so, I mean, we'll have to redo a lot of this, but at least while they're moving, we can take advantage of it. Alright, for the new... We need, what, one more here? No, this one. Okay, we need one more for Shangyue Friend. So, out of these 5, 3 just to start interacting with the Shangyue, that's pretty steep. They're their own thing. Tianzhu, trade with India. Right, we have that one, we have that one, we have that one, we have this one. We need 2 here to get Spy. Execution cost for all sub-command under force command plot. Under the 4th command plot are reduced by 50% of their normal value. Execution costs? Like cash? Well, that's a nice one to get. I mean, not that we need the defense, but like, we take this away from Wei as we attack them, right? Faster foreign trade. Another foreign trade partner. Another foreign trade partner. And by the time we get to here, Cao Cao is just going to be done. Okay, it's faster coverage once we claim a region. Okay, alright, kind of know what's waiting for us. Let's continue here. Oh, there's fighting actually on this side.
我有事禀告。
Yeah, trapped between 3 arrow towers, 2 range units. He's just gonna go down.
怎么了？知道了。
在这里哦。
Huh, she had the ignore on and she still
Shit.
decided to attack.
我在这儿。好吧，
He's gonna drop dead from just the towers. Alright, everyone has their commands. We're good. Did we land here? We did. Okay, so Chaisang's probably involved in getting the port here. And plus the 11. We'll take that.
知道了。
We have our siege back here. Sand. There's a little bit of swamp here.
怎么了？
Okay, we're gonna build for our future defense here. Right? If eventually, we're probably only gonna be defending from the north side, but in case we need a coastal defense.
交给我吧。有什么事吗？说干就干。什么事？
Alright, 黄忠.
好的。合适。嗯。
So we're gonna have them kind of hold on to the land right next to where
好吧。
our siege engine is gonna march straight for.
好的。您找我吗？好吧。
Something like that. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this.
感激不
All the
尽。
new people need to be boosted. Not this. Probably another banquet suggestion. Yep, we do want that. I'm not gonna touch any of the officers in Jian because if I start moving them now, it's hard for me to take a look at them, you know, in between episodes where I can look at every single one we just got and see where they should go. Okay. Happy with both of these groups. Who are they sending now? Another 2 useless formations, so I guess we're fine. Zanba and Yueji. Okay, we have 8 people here. That's probably people that are missing as well. Wu Huai should not be here. Wang Ping should not be here. Are they... Wu Huai's not even moved out. Okay. Alright, we'll do a second pass through here in Zitong. We're looking for... Oh. I'm in the wrong place. We're gonna start for looking for Ma Zhong, who I think we already grabbed. Just... Yeah, this is not the same Ma Zhong. This is in Jian. Same name. Same exact name, actually. But even the character is the same. But not who we're looking for. Liu Xun is on his way. Dongyun's ready here. Fei's ready here. Jiawen's ready here. Liu Kui's ready here. Huang Quan. Did we get him last time? I think we did. And then Yan Yan, who I think we also grabbed. So we're just waiting for them to travel here, basically. We grabbed all the right ones. Liu Yin, Wang... Okay, yeah. So... not much else we can do here. 8 people already left. But I don't know if we have the right replacements here. He's actually gonna stay, so he's fine. That actually works out.
知道了。
Alright, 18 orders left. Jiangzhou should have 9. Chengdu needs 11. Has 11. Wonder if they have the right ones. Let's take a look. Gaoxiang is their transporter. Check. Sijin's supposedly in charge of recruit. He might not have the highest strength, but that was the intention. Zhuge Jun's not here yet, so we're missing one for sure. He Zong is not. Okay. Yeah, we've got a couple people. Yeah, it's not. It's gonna take a while till everyone gets to their place. A few turns at least. So there's no rush there. Who's still here that is gonna be? Yeah. So Huang Yueying needs to move to the front. Ah Zheng, is he on the move? Oh, he's still on dual. Okay. He's moving to. Yep. Huang Yueying, we're gonna move out of here. We still have some prisoners. Now, I feel like the prisoners here, they're not going to run away. Oh, Wulan, Wu Yi. Did I have them stay here in Yunnan? No way. I feel like they should be going somewhere else. Okay, I know for a fact Wu Yi, I want him... Okay, both of them need to go... Oh, I know why. I had both of them going to Jiangxia. We haven't conquered Jiangxia yet. That's why. That's why I'm like, they're on a list of going somewhere for sure, but we are going to move Zhuge Liang's wife up here. If you can hold troops, and you're not here right now. Zhang Bao, that's one. Where did I send Guohuai? Guohuai's title, I think I kind of want to move away from. Maybe I didn't send him anywhere. Maybe I did want him to come on the field and fight, but I don't think so. I keep thinking I sent him to Jiangxia. Right. We haven't captured it, that's why. So come here first, that's fine. He's got to make the journey to Jiangxia anyway. Might as well make his journey here first. Huang Yueying needs to come from Yunnan as well. Han Sui is currently the governor in Chaisang. Han Sui I want on the field, so pretty sure we can move him up if we want to. They somehow have 4,000 units with no title. Do they have a bonus? Anyways, we're not going to touch any of the Jian people, so this is good. Send them up here. And then we have a lot of people that can learn stuff, but let's look at employ first. Oh, let me exit this real quick. Let me exit the whole thing. I don't want to order like that. Because we have prisoners who have no loyalty, since they have no more faction, which I also believe there's no way they escape. But the problem is, they all have an issue with Liu Bei. So basically they'll never work for us. Okay, all of Cao Cao's characters are above 93. Okay, so there's nothing there. We'll just do a bunch of learning, since we do have a ton of new characters. Yeah, after we get everyone learned, we should have enough level up to unlock the entire administration. We definitely have a lot of cool characters with new administration bonuses as well, so we can definitely take a look there. Let me finish him, give him 10. And then we'll actually look at administration real quick. It does feel like we're kind of running out of tomes for some of them, especially with like 77 new characters, but we can easily go into a period of like a lot of searching, especially after we finish up all of these. There's going to be some new and there's going to be some interesting ones, I'm fairly sure. Level 4 orders are increased. Are we taking away both through governments? Okay. That one's nice. Fun. Healing injured officers. Sun Quan can also increase the effect of all personnel policies by 3. Cost 8. We actually have room for that, right? Jiangwan has the same one, but he's noble. He's 1 tier less, cost 7. Let's drop this. Perhaps Sun Quan's take the initiative. So basically we have +5 on all effects, and then +3 on Zhuge Liang. No, he's support. Okay, so basically +5, and then there's a level 4 we're using. Okay, we don't have any other level 5, so we're fine for the ships. So this becomes level 9. And this becomes level 10. Actually, it's perfect. They add up to, yeah, they add up to 5, and then we push the others through. So let's see. We are boosting domestic by 3. Any new really powerful one. Zhangzhou, all effects +2. So if we join that with Liu Bei's, another +5, and then, okay, then we can do like 3 different things, max them out. The thing is cost. Now we don't have the cost to do this. So Zhangzhou in our back pocket for some of this later. Pantong has the 7 fire attack, damage is increased. Development, no, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this is fine. Support. Nothing too crazy with support. About battle? Nope. Guan Yu is still the best here. Okay. Pretty happy with the swap on Sun Quan. And we can go back to learning. He Qi. Shan-Yue ally, okay. Water Lord. Okay, we'll take those in consideration in the future. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of special envoy. I mean, we're probably gonna have multiple trade partners if we pick up some more land. Yeah, their commands all given. Ah, we lost some supplies on bandits. It's okay. Pretty random. Towers took him down. Stop that fort. Yep, they're not gonna do anything. I want to look at his path. Okay. I have a zigzag. We might be fighting here sooner than we expect.
遵命。谨遵命。
You blocked his way.
谨遵命令。怎么了？你找我吗？好的。怎么了？遵命。干什么？
Pause on the arrow construction, on the tower construction.
交给我
We're
吧。
gonna need you to start attacking this pretty soon. I'm not gonna push this any farther. They can actually go back. Is Yan Yan here? That's what I want to know. No. Okay, who has Goose? Jiangwan Wang Ping. I'm gonna give Wang Ping a title. Nothing crazy. Let's just say 800 or 8,000. We want it on Wang Ping. Wait, one thing I want to change. Don't pursue. That's pretty much it.
大家出发。
Oh, short on supplies. Don't worry. I gave them a lot of cash.
尽情欢呼吧。
Wait, Chengji not supposed to be here. Is he on his way to
知道了。
Yong'an, for example? Yep, okay. Let's replace him. Yeah, Yan's leaving, or he's already on his way. Li Hui needs to be moving. I actually want him on the field. I'm gonna move a few people out of Yongkai. Move them to Xinye for now. And then they can move to Jiangxia later. Not Yongkai, Yunnan. Wuyi. Wulan. Li Hui. I want him on the field. He actually has a wall breaker trait I want to use. Supplier, sensible. He has good traits, essentially. Wait. Qiang Duan. Where did I send him? He's definitely not. Oh. Yong'an. I thought it's still Yunnan. But Yong'an, is that where he's supposed to? Yeah, that is where he's supposed to be. Okay, so we're good. Just send these 3 up here. Perfect. Seeing as supplies holding well. Yes, we continue to bank with them.
我带来了好消息，
Liling has issue too, huh?
毫不费力。
3 people in Liling. Yeah, we still have other people. It's just a little cost efficient to do banquet, but oftentimes I don't mind the cash. He's been up here once in a while. 越近Xinye is fine. I do want him on the field in the future. Hoyin Xinye is actually correct too. They both 9 days. Kebi Neng will actually be on the field too. He's currently in Xiangyang. I probably want to move him. Let's just send these 2 that has 9 days, see if we can find him.
走吧。
Oftentimes we don't find him, but we'll know pretty quickly here. 18 turns. Yeah, units all moved. We're ready to go here. We're ready to go here. We're not even getting attacked back. Ooh, there's some action, but they're trying to stop the... We paid 40k for this. They exhausted about 50k of their units. I mean, arguably a coordinated attack would be good. We have the supply for it. We don't really have the troop for it. I would have to pick titles. I mean, it's probably going to be like Lu Xun on Rams. Lu Meng. Alright, those are the easy choices. Lu Meng probably on Fish. Cheng Pu. We send out 40k to fight them. I think we win it. There's a catapult here that's a little bit annoying. They just have to take damage to take it down. Get close and then we're good. Alright, no. We want titles first. Those I'm saving for Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Those for the strategists. But I guess now if we have Lu Xun, that's also a pretty high strategist level. Wait, is Joey still alive or is Joey dead in this? Joey's gone. Okay. Then give us... Give us Lu Xun. Then we'll take a Lu Meng as well. We'll probably even take Lu Su. Then some old timer like Cheng Pu. Sun Quan himself, potentially. Oh, Taishi Ci. Probably Archer, which would make sense. And then I think we do give Sun Quan a title. Alright, let's just say we do that round. We gave more titles than troops that we have, but it's fine. I think we only need like 4 people here to do this fight. Sun Quan has a good bonus. I'm gonna take a look at their stats. Maybe we can do like not full units. Slightly faster. I probably want the siege to be be our main thing. I can also go heavy fire arrows and just do the fire attackers. But it's fine. We'll do the more traditional attack. Okay, or we do this, and we have him do Goose. Naval, okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I just want dependable. A vicious drinker.
出征！
To facilitate their attack, we're going to be sending them stuff from here. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of money here, or else we would buy more supplies. That's probably all we can buy. I'm still going to buy it.
毫不费力。
We don't have a transporter here, right? We don't. Okay. I mean, this is fine. How many days? That's the question. If it's like 50 days, then we probably 72. We might have a transporter here. No. He's either not back or the cooldown's not done. I'll try some. Hold on. We do have a transporter. Okay, I think this will be fine. I'll explain why it's fine later. Still 50, 5 turns. I mean, it's faster. It's ready faster, so we'll do it.
即刻出发！
It's mainly the supplies. They're funding an attack, but we can buy supplies here. To make sure they don't run out. And we can do a slow transport. Yeah, they don't need troops back here anymore. They're super safe. Wow, this is also 50s. Phew, that's just a lot of time. Alright, so this way I think we can take YZ back. And these two are relatively weak. I mean, this is a big group, but we can defend here for a little bit at least. If we can push it up to here, I mean, of course, if we get Jianye back, then Chaisang will be safe because we have all the coasts, and then we'll be attacking. Yeah, this is all good. 9 orders left. Anything we want to do? I mean, to be honest, we drained a lot of the resources back here to fund all these fights. We have rapidly expanded. Okay, they have a lot of gold. They have a lot of supplies. Okay, and then we'll shift this up once it arrives. I bought that supply. I mean, they're here to fund them, so I'm okay with them having overflow. Yeah, these two are super minor, not that important. Yeah, I mean, as long as these fights go well, we don't need a second wave, we're fine. We got another one. Always the fortune tellers. They did a good job of teaching everyone to like 8. It's not terrible. Yeah, make sure that path is right. No. Yeah.
做得不错，有使者求见。
I think he will probably end up working for us, so no. They didn't send anyone out? Okay. Oh, we found him. Okay. Oh yeah, we grabbed him already. Alright, Liu Jiang's gonna fall pretty much right away.
是。交给我。有命令吗？怎么了？请交。我在。
This is gonna be a little bit weird because we have 2 people trying to round this corner.
交给我。怎么了？
I mean, by the time he gets here, I think it's gonna be over. Alright, but anyways, Liu Jiang should fall pretty quickly. This is also waiting for Zhuge to get through.
好啊！好嘞！有命令吗？知道了。好吧。合适。
Let's not build that one real quick. Let's just go here.
别戳了。是。
Still grab it. Actually, if we take the city, it doesn't matter.
好吧。明白了。好的。
Yeah, finish it.
说干就干，请下令吧。
We're all gonna move out of your way. Stay on the highway.
定当不负期待。
And attack.
知道了。
Yeah, this is perfect. They get close, we shoot them. They're just constantly sending people to their death. 见哥. we're gonna wait because we're probably gonna be sending troops over here. Then they can come back in, or right now it's gonna just overflow. We can also mess with them. That's definitely a possibility. Sure. Okay, we want to park ourselves.
我在这儿。
We want to capture this, and then we want to park ourselves right on the edge. Then we charge through it just in one turn.
在这里。我知道了。
We'll try to, you know, send maybe just 2 units in.
什么
So
事
we're
吗？
probably gonna take some casualties. I'm gonna minimize that.
尽悉一切。怎么了？遵命。是。
Find the fastest route. That's your
谨遵命令。
target. Okay. Things are progressing well. Really well.
好吧。交给我吧。
Is he the best one for this?
好吧。
I'm almost certain Lien's leaving soon.
是。遵命。
Alright, got the pairing that we wanted there. Yeah, making sure we are constantly recruiting more troop is important because we are already feeling a little bit stretched.
知道了。交给我吧。
Oh, he should be moved. To Xiangyang.
我出发了。说干就干。知道了。知道了。
Kind of running out of moves, so I'm not gonna worry about the other Yeah, at least get these done. Wait, I put Manchuan in Jiangzhou? No, he's going to Lujiang later. Okay. That's fine. Wait, why? Oh, he's moving. Alright. Let's take Lujiang. This should fall. I got one restraint. You're just not gonna come out, huh? Okay. Well, that's half damage. Oh, it worked. Okay, we made them hostile. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the Wuhuan and Xianbei units and the Qiang units. That's partially why it's getting easier. Last 25%. We got it. All the unit inside wasted. I mean, the thing is, their generals are not good. It's probably like the 3,000 per unit generals. They don't have titles, so I see why they don't come out. A lot of them are also wounded. We got 2. I mean, we're not short on officers anymore after grabbing all of Sun Quan's generals. Yeah, leave. Don't care about you. That's from the fortune teller, I think. Alright, I think this is a perfect moment to end the episode. They are sending some units. Maybe they're attacking Chaisang. Maybe they're attacking here. In either case, we should have the defense for it. Another 20,000 troop coming over here. We'll just make sure we have enough generals with titles. We should. You can see Liu Feng and Chen Dao are still here. We have the towers. That should neutralize a lot of this. And the fact that they're committing this group just weakens their southern holdings even more. As our payment, the Shan have won the fight, and they will continue to go weaken this. I don't think they can siege this down just because they don't have the right, siege for this. But they'll leave them in the perfect state for us to wipe them out. So this is going to be great. And then Sun Quan can reclaim the south under our guidance while we focus on setting up our defense on Lujiang. Jiangxia will get captured very soon. Ooh, they're dumping units out. Zhuge Liang's gonna... Why is Zhuge Liang always one getting hurt? But it's fine. We'll send these guys here, but they'll come out right away, so Zhuge Liang's gonna be by himself. I don't even think pulling him back would do anything. We'll just get everyone to jump into here as fast as we can, but essentially Zhuge Liang's unit might get wiped again. We can send maybe his wife as a siege weapon, or we can just tough this out, because if we wipe out the units, only 8,000 left. I'm sure with fire arrows there should be enough damage to just wipe the rest out. Man, this happened again. I think I gave him... Oh, I didn't give him a title increase yet, so if we do, there'll be a lot more troops. That will make things a little bit better. But that's pretty much the situation. They got their monthly recruitment, so they're overflowing a little bit. Plus with this, so I guess we should send some units out, maybe this way. Well, you can see that once they enter, they actually overflow here too. So that's the thing. We'll constantly stay... I mean, it's a good thing. We can constantly use the unit on the field and start attacking. Because I want to go this way. I still want to get the King of Hanzhong title. So I guess attack... Maybe they can keep pushing. But they can't win these fights, so we still need this group. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. But we'll finish this up. Maybe Zhuge Liang will be down. But at least this is a much closer distance to get a new unit in than what happened over here last time. And as you can see, now that we're in full force, we have a lot of officers. We have a lot of resources. We have better titles. We have neutralized the Outlander relationship. I think Cao Cao lost his relationship boost with all 3 of these. He's no longer getting their units. And we paid for Shan Yue to fight him down here. So things are looking quite good. It just looks like a paper tiger at this point. And we'll try to finish things up in quick order. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And we'll see you all next time. Bye!